Hey everyone, how are you? Today I really have been compelled to share with all of you some support and some ideas, some guidance, help. If you are a parent or if you are a young person who is sensitive, an empath, clairvoyant, psychic, and are looking to be validated, maybe some support on how to deal with this. And, I am here to help. My name is Carrie Koss. I am a lifelong intuitive and empath. And when I was 19 years old, I had a huge change in my life. I moved out of my parents' home to start going to school, and within 2 months found myself stricken with horrible anxiety and fear and unsure what to do. And I feel as though I have a lot of empathy myself and understanding and also wisdom I hope to share with all of you to help you navigate the beginning stages of understanding your abilities, because in fact they are abilities, they're gifts. The thing that helped me get my journey started is having a supportive family. And so my mother actually, when I started experiencing anxiety, helped guide me and got me the support I needed to find a way to cope with my sensitivities, to help with my anxiety. And then from there, I went and had a lot of guidance and help and took classes on developing my intuition, and the things that I considered to be scary at one point are now a big part of my life. So I'm just here to be a support and to help you. There are many components to this. First of all, we have our families, our wonderful, loving families, who, especially it seems during this time in history, a lot of children and young adults and teens are coming out and mentioning that they feel overwhelmed with anxiety, or that they feel sensitive, or maybe they're picking up on things that a lot of other people aren't in tune with. I just want to validate that experience. I want to validate each one of those kids. I want to validate all of you as families and the challenge that you're most likely currently going through if you're here watching this video. And I want to say that it will get better. And in fact, it will enhance your life and it will help you grow as a family. And there are definitely ways to get started, even today, into making things better. The first thing is, I am imagining more than likely we have different situations depending on the child or the young adult or the teen. Let's start with children under the age of 11. Many children who are empathic, intuitive, or psychic start having experiences and can have experiences as young as 2 or 3 or 4 years old. If this sounds like you, please know that you have a gifted child. You have an empathic child. If your child is able to read people's emotions, feel things when he's in different locations, see things that are not noticeable to most human eyes. It could be sensations or information that they're picking up either at night or during the day when they're around other friends or schoolmates or family members. And I just want to say that everything is going to get better and it's going to be easier as time goes on. The biggest step for any age child is to know that they're not alone, that there is a way to be able to harness and to be able to navigate the sensitivities and the experiences they're having. I have many friends, people I know, clients who over the years have shared with me things that their children, their young children, have picked up on from sensing people who are no longer alive, from being able to see angels, from being able to see spirits, from being able to pick up on people's physical conditions, and the list goes on. As teens, and when kids start to change from being 11 to 12 to 13 as a young adult, often this can be accompanied, because of the rush of hormones in the body, by a psychic opening or a shift in awareness, and also feeling overwhelmed on a social level. Usually very empathic kids tend to pick up on a lot of people's emotions, and you're finding that at that age, as you might already be well aware of, kids are very uncomfortable trying to get their social roles down anyway. So that, compiled with being an empath, can make for a pretty combustible situation. Either way, for both of these age groups, there are different ways that are techniques and tools that can help them navigate these experiences. I myself had a lot of experiences, because I'm also a mother of teens and young adults, and there are things that I have taught them, both of my children, along the way, depending on where they were with their sensitivities developmentally, and there are tools and tricks that I have helped them with, to share with them and developed and come up with as a class, to be able to help them navigate these challenging times. Then, as we move into being later in the teen years, high school, and then moving out into college, there's a whole nother set of awarenesses that can come up and explode. Also, that can really be their souls or spirits igniting their spiritual journey and awakening them, like a consciousness shift. And there can be a whole nother list of things that they go through as well. This is a group I really want to support. And in fact, I'm developing a class, a support class for intuitive, psychic, and empathic kids, young adults, I should say. So whether it be your young child who's in, the grade school years or preschool and things that they're experiencing, or whether it be middle school age kids, younger kids who are in the beginning of high school, or young adults, these three areas, I have tips and tricks and techniques to help each age group, and I welcome that. I want to be able to be a support and a help and a guiding light for all of you as families and as children. I know I have my own contacts and people that are reaching out to me needing this so much right now, especially with all the things that are occurring on the planet. And I just want to again say that a lot of these children are souls that really came here to be more awake. It's part of the evolution of our planet, and they don't consciously maybe know this yet, but they are changing our lives, and they are changing the consciousness of the planet. So they came in ahead of time without a lot of the same layers and veneers and blinders that people of older ages, like 30 and above, came with. And so they're much more sensitive, and that's why there's so many more children who are experiencing things like anxiousness and anxiety. And being happy-go-lucky is something that they'll get eventually once they learn how to have techniques and tools, validation and structure, and some really good guidance on how to navigate these experiences, and also to open up and share them, and to look at them as a gift. So I just want to say, again, my name is Carrie Koss. I am very excited to be able to help your young person, your child, your young adult navigate these challenging times. I want to say that there are ways to get through this. It will get better, and they'll be able to flourish as well as all of you will. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me here on this page. I will be sharing more content in upcoming weeks. And being a clairvoyant myself, and a teacher, an intuitive teacher and guide, I have all of the support ideas, tools, and wisdom to be able to help your families and your children navigate these challenging times. And just remember, they are gifted, they are special, and their empathic experiences will benefit them and enrich their lives tremendously. Take good care. Bye-bye.